One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at scedukationslottery.com/betteryou.
104.7 KISS FM. It's Johnjay Rich. So I saw a story on the news yesterday, and it was interesting. It caught my attention because I can remember years and years and years ago a huge debate on our show about this, and it was about a 9-year-old girl getting a tattoo, and she got the tattoo in Yuma, and we have the tattoo artist on the line right now, Sosa. Sosa,
Yes,
hey man, hey, thanks for jumping on there with us.
Yeah, no problem. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. So is your tattoo shop, first of all, blowing up with popularity and all over the news now?
Yes, indeed, it is.
So can you give us the short version of the story?
No, so the short version, this family came in. They wanted a portrait of Trump on both their daughter's neck. One was 18, one was 9. And I was in shock. I was just in shock. When my apprentice came and told me, I was in shock, and I told him that the starting age is 15. So I convinced the younger girl to not get a Donald Trump tattoo, and if she was going to get something, to get something more simple, like United States flag. But we made sure we looked up the law and made sure, and I was like, oh shoot, there's no regulations. No, there's no limitations on the age. All right, if it's legal, it's legal. And yeah, so at first that's how I thought, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to scare the parents away with the $500 because this is like a $60-$80 tattoo. I was like, I'm gonna just try to scare them away with $500. And no, instead it backfired on me, and they ended up taking that deal, and I just couldn't go back on what.
Oh wait, they paid for the full $500 for the tattoo to get it to happen.
Yeah.
Wow. And she didn't get it on her neck, right?
No. She got it on her arm.
That was also good of you to say,
Yeah.
maybe not on the neck.
She wanted it on the neck, right?
Because an arm tattoo, you could cover up.
But she's 9 years old, and she has a tattoo now.
I can't imagine. That's
on her
Addie.
arm.
That's my
your
daughter's
daughter.
age.
Right.
I can't imagine her with her tattoo.
Here's what I'm thinking, and I don't know the story, but here's what I'm thinking. You're in Yuma, and they're not from Arizona, right?
No, they're from Turkey.
Oh, they're from Turkey. I figured they were in Glamis doing freaking, doing the sand dunes and whatever.
Oh my gosh.
No, they were actually refugees, or I don't know what, but they were very appreciative of being here in the United States. That now they have freedom, and this was one way for them to show their appreciation. Since I convinced the younger girl to get an American flag, the older sister, who had just turned 18 that day, had to get an American flag because she was the one that wanted the portrait of Donald Trump, and the younger sister was like, hey, well, I want the same thing. So since I convinced the younger girl to get an American flag, the older sister got an American flag, but she got it on her neck about 5 by 5 inches.
Whoa,
Goodness,
that's
huge.
big.
Yeah,
Dude, can you do a Donald Trump tattoo? You think you can?
I can.
You can? Wow. You want to come at Rich?
Yeah.
I'll pay for it.
on your neck.
I want
Right
that
there.
face nice and
Smack
orange.
dab, 5 by 5. No,
Wow,
that's,
dude.
That's crazy. I got my very first tattoo when I was 16 on the top of my foot, and I only got it because my sister got a tattoo when she was 16, and I was like, well, if she gets one, then I get one. But it's literally just stars. I could not imagine being 9 years old and getting an American flag tattooed on my arm.
No, it's wild.
That's insane. I thought I was crazy at 16 for
Right.
getting stars on my foot. That's wild.
What kind of pushback are you getting, Sosa, from giving the tattoo?
Most of them are, you're about to get deported. I'm like, well, I'm an American citizen.
That's not
just
happening.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is @CutSosa, CUTZSOSA, and my business one is Black Onyx Empire.
Right on. I mean, it's like you looked it up. It's not illegal. The parents were there. You even talked them out of a much more extreme thing. So I think you even tried to price them out of them wanting to do it. So, I mean, I think you covered your tracks.
No, he totally did.
Yeah.
And I was on your Instagram, so when I was trying to hunt you down, and I saw on your story, it made me laugh because it's literally like a video of Sosa just eating chips, and he's like turn on the news. I don't care about your comments. So he's like trolling everyone else back. He's like, I know the rules. I know I'm cool. I'm good. So
you looked it up.
Right.
You covered it. Yeah.
All right, bro. Hey, thanks for jumping on there with us, man. If I get a tat, I'm getting it from you. I want a tattoo of Yuma on my neck.
Yeah, I'll shoot out there to Phoenix. I go for some expos, barber expo. I'm a licensed barber as well.
Dude,
so,
let's get you in the studio then. Tattooed and haircut.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, hold on. We'll talk. All right, brother. Thank you. Hold on the line.
Of course.
All right, that's Sosa, the famous tattoo artist that tattooed a 9-year-old girl with parental consent. It's Johnjay Rich, Kiss FM.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
I'm Molly Roberts.
And I'm Drew Goins. Each Friday on Impromptu, we talk through the questions we can't stop thinking about.
Do we need to rethink how much we drink?
Why are companies really asking workers to come back to the office?
Does boycotting a business actually work?
Should we quit social media?
We're here when the news gets personal and the headlines hit home.
Join Molly and me every Friday on Impromptu from Washington Post Opinions.
Find Impromptu wherever you get your podcasts.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.